Hi everyone, welcome you all back to our program, Learning from the Experts. Happy to see you all back with this particular program, and we have done almost 4 5 programs into that, and a lot of very good response in that. And I specifically came today, one of my good friend MDRT, and he is my a brother, to talk about Organivity and how to be organized and do the activity. And it's well-known person in the MDRT and as well as insurance industry, none other than our great friend, our brother from Lebanon, Naji. So before inviting Naji and for the coffee, or we have a lot of learning from him, I just want to take you his profile. So today we are discussing about Organivity, how to be organized and do I activity. And Naji is he's from Lebanon, and he is a self-made, self-taught financial professor who made determined to make real difference in people's life by giving access to the safer tomorrow. And he is a more energetic person, and he always give a lot of informations about MDRT, and he keep motivate everybody. And he is with the MDRT for 14 years, and 1 year COT has done, and we done several talks in MDRT's main platform, focus sections, and even I listened him in a Sydney main platform. It's one of the greatest thing learn about them. And he was being officially, he started his career around 2008. He's officially MDRT, and then attended first global meeting where he was inspired to become a MDRT speaker. Effort remarkably paid off when in 2019 he was selected as stand up front of 8,000. That's what I mentioned about. He's in a Sydney. He is not only the MDRT member, he also worked a Lebanon community about the company chair, country chair, Jones chair, and globally he's more than 28 countries he's been representing. And also, Naji is pushing achieve his goal dreams of establishing the legacy builders, the first consultative frame aimed helping people plan futures, produce leave. So that Naji will come and talk about those things. So it's suppose Naji, and hope everybody know who's Naji, and he's the most lovable person in MDRT, and I was being with him for so many years. I learned a lot of things from him, and more active person in we can say in any insurance industry. He's the person. So today I'm going to invite him for our learning from masters, learning from the experts should be. Definitely you will learn a lot of things from him actually. Hi Naji, welcome.
Hey man, my friend, my brother.
Hey
Thank you.
Naji,
Hey brother. Thank
how
you
are
for this
you?
lovely, excellent man. First, thank you for inviting me to your house, to your kitchen, to have coffee together in this lovely place. I like it so much. This coffee place in your house, and brother, thank you so much for all the efforts that you are doing for our profession. Really, I was watching you for the last some years, all the progressive, all the activity, all the action, the creativity to help advise our fellow members, the new agent, what's the importance of our profession really, and what's the importance of MDRT, because from MDRT is the place that changed your life, my life, and many thousands of advisors' lives. And we hope everyone will take this opportunity to qualify, to register, and to go to MDRT, because this is the place that every life insurance agent they need to be. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Naji. It was been so happy to invite you on our program, and like others, I was been watching so many years. You have been consistently doing creating the awareness about MDRT platform speaks, and more on that. You've been more fun-loving person, and I think I know. When you are there, I think we had a very nice time when we are in the restaurants. Another thing, you have been being a lot of jokes. Another thing, and you've been so much of motivation. A lot of members in around the world, be connecting points and creating a lot of things. So today, I want to learn a lot of things from you. So want to discuss about Organivity. So can you able to take you as what is it and how can be useful for the advisors to be followed that?
Sure, my dear, and thank you for the invitation, Sackville, really. And I want to tell you something. Before we go into the Organivity, and this is my, let's say, my recipe about our profession and how we can play it, because I put all the recipe that we needed in order to succeed and to keep our growth in this profession. But first of all, before we go to Organivity, let me share with everyone that, you know, life is too short not to live it to the max. That's why everyone, they told me, Naji, how you keep this positivity, this energy? I tell them, guys, there is no time to think about negativity and not to be happy, because we're coming one time to this life, and we need to make sure to make the max of our lives. Life is what you make out of it, and let's all of us make sure to make the best of it. So that's it, and this is what I can tell and share with everyone. About Organivity, you know, it took me some years to know that there is two main points in our profession. If you take care of these 2 points, you are taking care of your business and in your profession, and how you can grow in our business. There is no Organivity in a dictionary or in so I put this name together, this word together, and I put it under my name or under my Legacy Builders company name. Organivity is about how to be organized and doing high activity. So in order to succeed in our profession, we need to be very organized, and there is some point that we need to be organized on it, and we will talk about it during our session and our coffee time. And we need to be active and do high activity, because as Tony Gordon always says, activity is the name of the game. It's numbers game. Whenever we need to make some business, we need to be active. Today, Sackville, I'm not sharing. I know that already you had in your platform lots of good friend, good speaker, good motivator, and they share a lot of great experience and ideas. And I'm sure each and every one of them, they give a lot of good information. Today, I'm sharing the basics of our profession, the basics of our business. Is to be organized and do high activity. If you allow me to share my presentation, I don't know if already you did.
Yeah, Naji, I'm waiting for that, and you can able to share your presentation.
Okay. So can you see it now?
Yeah.
Excellent. So we're talking about just now. Okay, Organivity, how to get organized and do high activity. Why we need to be organized? You know, in our profession, there is lots of things that we do all the time. So we need to be organized in six points, six mainly points about presentable, our time, our calendar, our contact, our filing, summaries, and also we need to be organized in our delegation. So we will share this point, and you can stop me whenever you have any question, brother, concerning this point. Sure, I found with time that we need to be organized in ourselves, how to be presentable, because you know, people, they buy us. They don't buy the life insurance company. They don't buy the policy. They buy us. So as much as we are the mirror of the life insurance companies. We are the mirror of our profession. So the more we are presentable, good looking, know what to dress, how to be well organized in our dressing. And as Bruce Ashington was always saying, we need to wake up, show up, dress up, and see people again and again, again and again, again and again. So it's all about, yes, to know what to dress, what kind of colors, that it will easy on the eyes of the prospect and the clients to be well presentable. And this is so important concerning the meeting with the people. Yes, sure, from now on, and especially for the last 2 years, we are meeting people, let's say, virtually, physically. Some of us still working physically and virtually, some of us still working only virtually. In some period of time, all of us will go back to hybrid meetings. It will be virtually and physically. But whenever we are meeting with people, even if it's physically or it's virtually, we need to be well presentable. Why? Because first of all, for us to feel the energy, the positivity that today I have a meeting, even if I'm working from home, I need to have my space where everything is presentable, organized on my table, on my laptop, on my book note, and on everything. So I'll be ready to take the call and to meet a new people, a new friend, to tell them what they need to do. The second point, we need to organize our time. And this is the most key in our profession. I always say, the life insurance agent, they don't make money in dollar. They make money by the time, how you are spending your time. And what's the time, how you are spending in quality time, and prioritize. Because we need to think or focus on the high paid activity. The high paid activity is prospecting, making the call, trying to take appointment, and make presentation in front of the clients, and try to serve and close a deal to give him the good insurance that he needs and his family. This is what we need to focus on our time. After this, we start seeing the preparation, the administration work, the team, and other points. But we need to focus, as Sandro Forti, he always mentioned that in his calendar, he always put, let's say, the red color or the green color is for the sales meeting. So he makes sure before he starts his week, to make sure the green colors, let's say, or the red colors, it's full, because this is the sales activity that each and every one of us, we need to focus on. So I always make sure, Sackville, to benefit as maximum as I can from my time in the high paid activity, whether it's prospecting and meeting with the client or the prospect. So this is so important. We need to organize in our calendar, because yes, we need to have, let's say, a time frame to our job. We need to have some hours, how much, we need to write down how many hours we need to work per day. And when we are working, we need to focus on the work. When we are at home, we need to focus on our family. Yes, and this is what we learn from MDRT, the whole person concept. Life, it's not only about working, it's about having the balance between the 5 F's: family, friends, fitness, faith, and finance. And in this point, we need to focus our time and our calendar, how to manage it. When we need to have a new meeting, when we need to have a follow-up, when to have our time to make the phone calls, when we have on our calendar the time to meet our team, let's say. Besides, if we have a part-time secretary, or if we have 20 people working with us under our team, it doesn't matter. But we need to have a time to meet the team. We need to have a time during the week for renewal. So we need to be taking action in order how to manage our time and our calendar to make sure what we have during, let's say, the coming 2 hours, 6 hours, or next day. We need to put in our calendar the time when we need to check our emails, when we need to check our Facebook, we need to check our social media platform. So it's very good to put it on a calendar to make sure that we are organizing our time properly to benefit the maximum from these 7 days we have it in every week. Sure, we need to have or organize our contact. You know, with time cycle, there are lots of people that we meet. Some of them, they became our friends. Some of them, they became our clients. Some of them, we meet them and we didn't have any business with them. But I make sure any people, any person that I meet, I have his contact with the maximum data that I can. I take all the data and I put it in the contact list. His name, his email, phone number, his wife name, children, his address, home address, business address, who's his friend, who give me his name. So whenever I need to see who have a birthday, I can look into my contact and I see who's their birthday next month, and I start making action about them. So I have all the details about if he buy from me or no. Maybe he working with another agent. Maybe he's working with another company. Maybe now he don't need insurance, but I keep all the information with me. So make sure to be organized in the contact and all the information, because you know the wealth of the insurance companies is the data. In every company, the data is something so important. So as much as we can manage, organize our data, our contact, our information, the much we can organize the way and the people that we need to call and we need to make business with them. I'm talking too fast or I'm good in this?
Perfect.
Excellent, thank you. So also I make sure to organize my file. So if you come, let's say, to my office, if you come to my suitcase, if you look into every file of the client, you see from day one till now, all the forms, all the paper they are filling in the right place, in the right time, and taking all the notes. Yes, we need to organize and make a very good filing for our client's file. And always I make, let's say, a checkup or check all the files. So let's say in month of Jan, I need to check, let's say, 50 files. Their client, their name, their fact finding, what if there is any information missing, any document missing. So we make sure that we have all the information that we need from our clients, because we never know this file when we need it. Maybe we need to submit a claim, so we have all the information. Maybe we need to submit a new business or to send him a new offer. So we have organized very well our file. So in my office, we make sure to have all the information, all the document filing in a good way. So whenever we need it, we can check it. And sure, we start using many years ago also to have a backup plan and to have everything scanned in a good way. So whenever we need any information, we can take it directly. And sure, we need to organize, our office and presentable suitcase. So whenever I'm in front of the client, I need to have all the forms that I have it, I need it. Or now we are using virtual meetings. Let's say whenever I need any file, I can find it directly and to start explain for the clients what they have, what they need, the fact finding, the need analysis, and all the information that should be organized and very presentable in front of the clients. And make sure I tell everyone when I start using a summary of benefits for the clients, it changed my business. So whenever I'm meeting any clients, they have a summary, their policies, what they have, even if they have a policies or plans, not with me. I take all this information, I put it in the summary. So whenever I'm meeting any clients, I show him what he have, and we check with him what he need, and we see if there is any gap. So at the end of every meeting with the client, we know exactly what he wants, we know exactly what he have, and we show him if there is any gap. So make sure to have a summary of benefits for the clients. Write it down in a place, in a way that he can read it easily. I always tell the agent and the client, the summary of benefits of the client should be very straightforward and very easy to read. So if the client, he want to know what he have as a coverage, he can directly look at the summary and he can find out what he have and what's the premium, what's the coverage, and also put in the summary, write it down, what he don't have. So this is our job, is to fill the gap. So maybe now he have a life insurance, but he don't have a critical illness. So all my clients, they know what they have, and they know from the summary that I do it for them, what they don't have. And make sure always to update this summary. So at least 1 time or 2 times per year, we call all our clients to check on them, to make a survey, and to ask them if they did any changes, or maybe they met another agent or another advisor and they have any, maybe they have insurance from their company, maybe they have insurance with his wife, maybe he got another offer from other companies or other agents. It doesn't matter. I take this information and we make sure to update his summary. So the person, the agent, the advisor who always update his info concerning the clients, and he show the clients, the prospect, that I care about you. That's why I keep all the information about you, and I have a summary of what you told me about it. Don't worry, guys. One day, even if this prospect or this client, they are not your clients, one day, if you keep on following up on him, on her, one day they will come back to you and they will tell you, you know, Sakfil, you know, X, you know, Y, we are not your clients, and you are very organized about our file and our information. So I'm happy to be working with you. And here, Sakfil, I can tell you something. To all the agents that they will listen to this session, make sure to read the book of Bruce Eselington. And in his book, See the People, he writes about a story about one time he was calling a prospect 6 times for 6 years. Before this prospect, his client, he called him, you know, Bruce, you are very good on follow-up. Can you come to me? Because it seems if I work with you, you will serve me in a better way than the agent that I have now. Serving the people, serving the clients, make a summary, organized, and have a very good information about them and keep it in your data. They will be interested to work with you in the future. Sure, we need to delegate, especially when our business is growing. Yes, it took me 6 years to have my first part-time secretary. After a period of time, I have a full-time secretary with a part-time secretary. After I have my marketing assistant. After I have personal assistant. I have my office boy. I have so yes, whenever you are growing your business, you need to grow your team, because you cannot grow if you are doing everything by yourself. We cannot be like controlling everything. We need to delegate. But even in delegation, you need to make sure what to delegate and organize what you are delegating and make sure to control and keep all the information and check on everything. But sure, in order to grow, we need to delegate, but we need to know what to delegate. I took an idea from Tony Gordon that from phone call to bring the application or the check is our job. Everything before and after, we can delegate. I took this advice, and from 2006, I'm working on it. From phone call to close the deal, it's my job to bring the application, to bring the check. Everything before and after, it's my teamwork. So this is my advice to you, my friends, my colleagues, and you can try it and work on it. But sure, in order to grow, we need to delegate. Yes, activity. Even if we are very good in organized in all the topics that we talk about, but we need to have a good activity. And I can say it, we need to have a high activity, because even if we are so professional and we have all the knowledge and we are very organized, but all the time we are sitting in the office and we are not doing activity, no business will come, no one will come to us. So we need to be very well organized, but at the same time we need to have a very high activity. And talking about activity, it's about presentation, observation, prospecting, social life, meetings, appointment, selling, and services. So we need to have a high activity in our presentation. Yes, as Tony Gordon always said, 15 presentation a week, 15 meeting a week to have on our schedule. This is excellent. And whenever we are in front of any client or prospect, we need to have, let's say, the enthusiasm whenever we are presenting. It doesn't matter that only, okay, I go visit the client, I sit with him, and I leave to the office. You need to have a high activity in front of him, to listen carefully to him, to make sure to make the best presentation to him, to let him be involved. Don't tell him what to do, show him what to do. This is so important. Don't tell him what to do, show him what to do. Show him the importance of having or protecting their family and their income. And here, let me tell you something. It's all about belief. We should believe in what we are doing. Yes, all of us, we like to sell, we like to make commission, we like to make a good income, high standard of living. We need to reach MDRT, COT, and TOT. But it's all came as much as we believe in the mission of the life insurance profession. Yes, you need to believe in it. You need to know that every person that you meet, every call you make, every presentation that you do, every meeting, every follow-up, it could be a very good security and help and support for a family or a person. So don't think that as much as if I do high activity, I will only make more money. Not at all. Yes, you will make the money, you will make the commission, but you are at the same time save a family, or save a life, save a future of a children, or save a person from going disastrously financially. So make sure to have this belief. Don't go to make clients, go make friends, and don't look at the commission. Focus on the mission in our profession, and don't worry, you will make commission 10 times more you think you can do. So, yes, we need to do high activity in presentation. I will pass fast about this point, and I will leave the floor for you, Satvir, to make it, let's say, not a two ways presentation or session. So yes, we need to be active in observation. We are in a profession, as much as we observe who maybe have got married, who they got children in our society, maybe in our portfolio, in our clients, who got a promotion, who have a new position, who changed his job, who have a loan. So you need to be observing all the time. If you are in a restaurant, you need to check the people around you. You need to ask about the owner of the restaurant. You need to, if you go to any meeting, don't go only to this meeting in this company. While you are entering, while you are leaving the company, check who their friends of this prospect or this client, who's the manager, who's the CEO, who's the HR. So always observe and ask about a new opportunity to meet these people, to contact them, and to be in action with them. Yes, the prospecting, it's so important. You need to prospect all the time. Even I always have a names and referrals. I don't have a time to call them, but I always make sure to prospect all the time, because we make all our business by prospecting. You need to always have your business card with you, and whenever you meet any person, give him your business card. Have an elevator pitch. If you are in an elevator and going up or on the scale, in any place, make sure to have this link to present yourself to the people around you and put a smile on your face. Only smile and everything will follow. So don't worry, guys, smile, and you will see that people, they will smile to you. And you never know when a time it will come that these people could be your client, or maybe they will ask you for a service or for a help or support. Prospect all the time, every time, every second, in every meeting. When you are delivering a policy, ask for prospecting, ask for referrals. Whenever you are meeting a person, a second meeting, follow-up, closing, whenever you take him to see his doctor, to make the medical exam, do prospecting. So prospecting, it should be the most highly active point in our business. As much as we prospect, as much as we are having opportunity to make appointment and see the people and maybe have a business with them. Meeting, yes, we need to have a full schedule. Target 15, guys, that's it. Don't reinvent the wheel. The manager of Tony Gordon, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, he told him, do target 15 and don't worry, you will succeed. So Tony, he told him, so guys, I'm talking about Tony Gordon, the icon of the life insurance profession. So our best speaker, one of the best speakers in our profession, he asked his manager, if I did 14, will I will succeed? He told him, look, Tony, if you do target 15, I will make sure that you will succeed. 14, I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. But target 15, it's for sure you will succeed. 15 meetings a week, guys. And I don't care if this meetings, it's a follow-up or a new meetings. I don't separate between them. What I focus to have every week, to have 15 sales meeting, that I'm meeting a person to talk with him about the business, to talk about a case, to close a case. So I don't care if it's follow-up or it's a new client. What we need to do is to have 15 sales meetings a week. 15 meetings a week will make sure at the end of every week you will have at least 1 or 2 applications, and this is what we need as a life insurance agent. Make activity and always make sure that your calendar is full with the meeting. Social life, guys. Yes, we need to be active in social life. We need to love people. We need to care about people in their good times and in their bad times. We are a profession that we need to be around people all the time. And from there, that you need to be active. If you knew that you have a client that is in hospital, make sure whenever you are going home, drive even sometimes half an hour, 1 hour more before you reach home to go visit him and give him maybe a flower, some chocolate, and tell him, wish him to get well soon. Maybe if you know that any friends or family members are in your society, there is a funeral, make sure to be active and go and give and your condolences to this family and support them, at least morally and emotionally in these tough times. And make sure to stand next to the people when they are happy or when they are having a very good time, when they got married, when they have a new baby, even if they not your clients, but you met him many years ago, call him. Maybe you see on Facebook or in LinkedIn, on social media platform. And you know now, social media, it helps a lot. You can see everything in a second. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook, go to LinkedIn. You can see all the information about the people. So make sure to be active and maybe drop them a message, maybe an email, maybe a comment on Facebook. And always make sure to be active, especially now on social media. Whenever anyone, they put any comments on your post or on LinkedIn or in Instagram, check who's making like to you, putting heart or comments, to contact them and tell them, we need to meet, maybe I have a good idea for you. So it's all, if we go or at the end of every point, it's all about activities actually. The more we be active, the more we are making our ratio higher to close a deal or to have a client or to serve a family. Sure, we need to be active in scheduling our appointment. And this is what we need to have to make the calls, and always make the calls and make call. And like Ben Feldman, he was saying all the time, God bless his soul, nothing will happen until you make a call. So just call and call and call and call, because after every call, you never know what's the opportunity is waiting for you. Selling. And yes, make sure to be active in selling. Make sure before you leave any meeting to handle all the objections, to make sure to start to close the deal now. Make sure to tell the client that he have a sense of emergency, because maybe we don't know at what time and when he will need your security. So make sure to close the deal as much as you can and try to close in every meeting. Don't take no for an answer. Never give up, never quit, and make sure to close every time. No, it's not a never, and never, it's not forever. Don't quit. The life insurance agent, the successful life insurance agent, it's all about never quit and never give up. If you see that what you are giving to your prospect, to your client, it's so important for him, keep fighting, keep talking, keep handling objecting till he get the deal, and serve him and serve his family. And sure, you need to be active in the service. And here I'm not talking about the normal service. Be proactive. Always focus on unexpected service. So if you see that a client, he got married, call him. Oh, congratulations, my friend. I saw that you got married. I'm calling you. So maybe it's time if you want to change the beneficiary. So always be active or in service, and always try to make unexpected service. A service that client he doesn't ask for. You see that he needed, and maybe you need to give it to him in time frame. And sure, keep your promises. If you promise your client, your prospect, that you will call him, you will meet him in 2 days, in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks, you will call him. Even if you don't have the time to finish what he asked for, call him and tell him, Mr. Prospect, Mr. Client, sorry, I promise you that I need to get back to you in 2 days about this answer. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer now because I still need 2 more days or 1 day or 1 week to get you the answer. But always keep your promises. And whenever you are telling him, make sure to do it for him. And don't be over promises. Sure, 10 ways to get yourself working at full speed. Start with a clean desk. It will help you a lot when you start in the morning, when you have a clean desk. So you open your laptop and you start working. Pull out your business plan. Make sure to have a business plan, guys. Put a business plan, how you want to work. Like a map, you need to go to a map. If you are going to a place without using, let's say, Google Map, it will take you more time if you put a plan or you use a Google Map. A business plan, it's like we are working on Google Map to reach our goal, to reach our target, to reach our destination. Big goals, little goals, I don't care, but make sure to put a plan about it. Get the right mindset, guys. Always make sure to have the positive PMA, positive mental attitude. And as you were telling Sackfield in the beginning of this session, that we need to be energetic, we need to be hyper. The clients, they don't buy the policy, they buy our belief, our energy, our smiley face, our positivity. So make sure to get the right mindset, make sure who to put around you. They always say you are the average of the 5 people around you. So make sure to always put around you people that are better than you. They told me, Naji, how you reach to be a regional chair in MDRT, in Gamma, ambassador, life happens, building and doing bliss and first of all, because I love what I'm doing, and do what you love to do, and everything will follow. Second, delegate, and at the same time, always put around you people that they are better than you, because we learn from the people around us, and we learn from the expert. And thank you, Sackfield, for what you're doing to all our fellow members. And you name your platform, learn from the expert. And yes, we are learning a lot by interviewing the top people from in our industry and from the other industry. Time blocking, 10 ways, low hanging fruit. Have an idea you can really get excited about. Who really liked something they bought from you. Prospecting is a daily, early morning activity. And last point, it's about follow up with those 2020 leads. Thank you, my friend.
Wow, Naji, I could not take out the eyes, and I ran out of the questions also. It's like complete package kind of things, and my desk is always mess out of that. Today, I need to clean up the desk for a clear mindset, right? So awesome,
Ye-
Naji.
Thank you, my friend. You know, this is the basics of our business. Yes, I'm sure that you're meeting and getting lots of information from everywhere. But at least we need to have a base organized and the activity. And this is the point that we need to be organized on. And this is the point that we need to be active on. If we put it together with strong belief, with strong mission, with a big goal to be a better people every day, day after day after day, sure, each and every one of us will reach the top. And reaching the top is also, especially in our profession, in being in MDRT, and because now we are in a month and MDRT, they make the membership, the applying for membership, they extended to beginning or end of this month. From here, I tell everyone, make sure to register for MDRT. Don't miss the MDRT membership. Even if you're going to travel to America or global meeting, yes or no, it doesn't matter. But make sure to apply for your membership. Make sure to benefit from being a member. If you already qualified, don't miss the opportunity to be a member and benefit from all the membership from MDRT.
Thanks, Naji, and it's the eye opener. Definitely, it motivate more members to do the registration. I listed some few questions in Naji before we wind up the program. Naji, what motivate you to come to these industries? And you've been so active all these years, right? You've been with the 15 years, and you've been. What motivate to be here? And what one habit the new members or any ongoing members can adopt from you? What one habit you're doing it regularly?
You know, to tell the truth, everyone, when I came to this profession, I believed in it because I had an insurance with my life insurance agent. But I came to this profession, and all my focus it's about selling and making more commission. First year, I met 500 people. I closed only 20 cases. The second year, I saw a little bit less. I closed a little bit more. The third year, I tell myself, you know, Naji, this is a very tough business. I'm thinking to quit. And to cut it short, the story, Sackville, I told myself before I quit, I want to go to meet the first life insurance agent in Lebanon, the legend, Zaki Zahar. I went to his house in the mountain. We sit together at age of 82. And I told him, you know, Mr. Zahar, this is a very tough business. I'm thinking to quit. And he looked at me and he didn't answer. He go to the house and he came back after 25 minutes and he bring with him a calendar from 1954. And he told me, look, Naji, in this month, I met 400 people. 88 of them, they were going to buy. 44, they filled the application. He told me, guess how many cases that I closed? I told him, 4, 5. At age of 82, he told me 0. He stand up and he started shouting on me. He said, do you think I quit? I never quit, Naji. And he told me after 2 years, I built my agency. He told me, Naji, this is a business for the people, they are never quit. And this is for the business that a person, you need to see people, go listen to people, understand people, listen to their fears, worries, dreams, goals, and don't go to make clients, go make friends. And this is what kept me in this profession And now I'm almost 21 years in this profession. And I have a big family, a big clients, big portfolio. I have my consultancy firm, and I'm almost 15 years, 14 years and a half is MDRT member. And sure, what kept me and helped me to grow, the first turning point in my life, Sackville, it was MDRT when I went to MDRT experience in 2006. And from that time, I told myself, once MDRT, every time MDRT.
Wonderful.
What I tell every people and a new agent, never quit. Never quit. And you are not here to quit. Don't come to this business to try. Come to this profession, put in your mind, you are coming to make it. No matter what, make it, just make it. Just do it, like Nike. Just do it.
Great, Naji. And, Naji, you've been showed about several slides into daily activities, right? So about Organivity and other thing. Which one you preferable? This is so important to anybody to follow it up. Which the new advisor or old advisor must. This is something. One is that keep connect with the customers. The other one is that well organized on the thing. But in your career of 21 years, which one is the successful one?
Follow up is the name of the game. Follow up. Keep the data and follow up on it. Keep the data and follow up on it. Keep the data and follow up on it. You know, now if you tell me how many people that I met and who I met in 2003, I can now open an Excel sheet and show to you how many people and what already I talked to them and how many follow-up I do with them. Follow-up is the name of the game. Second, prospecting. We need to keep prospecting. You know, to be honest with everyone, it's a sales cycle. From prospecting to closing the deal, every point it's so important. Every point is so important, but sure, follow-up is the name of the game.
Great, Naji. Naji, you've been talking about MDRT. You know, we are also talking about MDRT so much into that. Okay, but certain areas, you know, the insurance advisor feel why I need to register or this being expense and other things. So you insist on that why it is important. Other thing, but what one thing they should think on the MDRT registration, why it is so important. One thing I learned is there is only things where you take you from MDRT to double MDRT or triple MDRT, your incomes increases, but MDRT only platform where you can able to have the knowledge sharing, like what we are right now we are doing. The same thing. There is a huge knowledge sharing to stay in the professional and more on we mean expert. So what is your view on that? Why they have to must register for that?
Sackville, you play football? You play soccer? Did you play soccer in your life?
In the earlier days of school days, I used to.
Okay, I want to ask you something. If someone he told you, maybe you know how to play soccer, but if someone he told you, you know, Sackville, I will take you every year to Manchester United or to Barcelona to play 4 days training with the top of the top.
Yeah.
When you go to this club and you will come back after, okay, you will be better player than before.
Perfect. I'll be a better player than anybody else. Actually, yeah.
This is MDRT, my friend. If we are only talking about the annual meeting or the global meeting, what's the annual meeting and the global meeting? We are going to play in our profession, surround us 4 days with the top people in our profession. And sure, we will come back to our country, to our company, to our society, a better agent that we were before we come. This is first point. The second point, Zig Ziglar, they asked him, They asked him before, I'm sure you know about Zig Ziglar, one of the top speaker motivator, and he's not in our field. He was working in the sales business. One time they asked him, Mr. Ziglar, okay, we know too much, we make lots of training. Till when we need to train ourselves? And he replied to this person. He told him, when do you take your bathroom? You go to bathroom and you take shower. He said, I take shower on daily basis. And he said, this is what's motivation and inspiration and learning and teaching. You need to take it on a daily basis. MDRT is the place, Sackville, where we can learn, earn, and grow, and make the good connection. So I tell everyone, you cannot one time or two times or 1 year to go and second not to go to this family, and meet all these people around you. You need to be qualified year after year after year and benefits from being, and be proud. Be proud to put this pen as an MDRT. This is the first pen I bought it, the first time I became an MDRT. And if you see me on Sunday, you will see it. If you see me a Saturday night partying, you see me, I'm putting it. I'm proud that I'm an MDRT member.
Wonderful, wonderful, Naji. It was been even the days where I attended my first MDRT meeting. I could not able to forget anything, and it was been awesome. And I think people think that MDRT meeting is the learning. I think people has to know one thing. It is not only learning, connecting. Today we are sitting because of the MDRT. We should thankful for that. So you are somewhere in Lebanon, I'm sitting somewhere in India. But we are discussing about MDRT, and we are discussing about people's lives, why it is so important, right? It's a two-way to life. One is the customer's life as well as the insurance advisor's life. So both changes would take place on that. Now, the MDRT website and applications, Naji, what are things must learning of the advisors? I think a lot of advisors, they don't much familiar with the website or apps. So could you recommend areas they can able to target it? Yeah.
First of all, they need to check the website on a daily basis. On a daily basis, sometimes the application, the materials, the videos, the letters. You know that now, whenever you need, you can find any question that you have. You can go to the blogs, articles, social media, the academy. Some of the agents, they use the mentorship benefits. Let's say there is a mentorship. You can go and ask for a mentor to mentor you during the year to go to the next level. By being an MDRT, you can print a letter and send it to all your clients that look, that I am an MDRT, the Premium Association for Financial Professionals, which hold only 2% of the financial advisor and life insurance agents from all around the world. Being an MDRT, this is an honor and privilege, and make sure to take all the benefits. And one month ago, I think in January, you had the MDRT Day for India and Sri Lanka, the regional meeting. And I make a video for MDRT that they can watch it about the benefits of being an MDRT. It's the meeting, the annual meeting and the global meeting, it's one benefit that you have it by applying for your membership, even if you want to travel or not. Because some of the people now, they like to watch it virtually. Some of them, they like to go physically. It doesn't matter, but there is a lot of benefits. You can have it, and we can have it by applying for our membership.
Wonderful, Naji. I think It's going to be a eye opener, and we have a time till March 31st to do the $550 registration. I think they can have the benefit. One thing I'm damn sure that the word yeah, Naji.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Saxville. And I tell everyone who already register and apply for the membership, and they want to go to the meeting, make sure when they open the meeting on 22 of March to be online and do your registration, because I'm sure, Saxville, this year the meeting will be sold out because everyone, they want to go. And after 3 years almost without physical meeting, I'm sure this time in Boston or in Australia in August, there will be a wonderful meeting. So guys, make sure to apply for your membership. Make sure and be proud of yourself. And this is not a cost. This is not a fees. This is an investment. This is an investment. You invest on yourself. I still remember, Sackville, one time I was sitting in the lobby in an hotel in Atlanta, 2012. And from that time, I came back home and I started working to open my consultancy firm. And I took it from Jack. He's from Belgium at age of 70 years. He's almost 40 years MDRT member, and every year he goes to the annual meeting. We were sitting in the lobby and we were discussing. And I asked him, Jack, every year we struggle to attend and to qualify for MDRT. We need to work hard. Beginning of every year, our numbers become zero, and we need to start again the counting and to bring the business to qualify at the end. It's hard all the time. And he was looking at me and he told me, Naji, what's the difference between me and you? I said, tell me. He told me, you are working in the business. Why? Me, I'm working on the business. I told him, excuse me? He said, Naji, go back and start working on the business, not in the business. Be a businessman. Start thinking that you have your portfolio and how to build it in a good way and delegate and know how to leave a good legacy behind you. So whenever we see MDRT as the place that it will help us to grow our business, it will be an investment, not a cost, not a fees.
Great, Naji. And that's what I just want to tell you that people think that they qualify for the MDRT, that's mean they'll be in MDRT. It is not like that. You need to be a graduate, you need to get a certified, you need to be a registered member and continuously register for 10 years and you'll be getting a life member. And every time when you go to global conference or annual meeting, you meet a lot of experts who have been within 25 years, 40 years, or 50 years, who will be giving you a lot of ideas like now Naji talk about that, which was the one idea I admire and I started doing it about this training program, because we needed data, we needed people's ambition to move forward, and people are it has to reach each and every corner of the world. People has to know things to be better and better than life. That's the reason we have been doing these training programs and connecting more of them, experts like Naji, everybody to bringing to do it. So if you don't look into the money, what you are going to register for your think it is an expense, then your business never grow. And I really, the person who really benefited out of that, so I know about, and I got several friends from all over the world where we able to give a lot of motivations and ideas to you, so that can be adopted in that. So looking forward, everybody, March 31st is the day where the MDRT registration closes. You can able to benefit out of that to registration for that payment. And March 22nd, the Boston annual meeting is going to be in person this time. So definitely, I think everybody in the COVID and the pandemic, we are all waiting to meet our each friends in Pin personally. And definitely with Naji, we will be one nice dinner or coffee with him for his long time. Naji, before closing it up, what was your vision this year, Naji?
What was
your vision this year?
Vision?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my vision is to, as much as I can, to protect more families this year. You know, what's happening all around the globe, if you see, from the problems, from the war, from the pandemic, you see that we are in a business about protecting people. You know that we were losing friends from a virus that we cannot see, but we are losing lots of friends around us. You know, our business is about leaving a good legacy. My vision, man, is to, as much as I can, me and my team, to protect as much as I can people, and at the same time to bring to this profession as much as I can people to come to work, because in this profession we need a lot of people. Not only the doctors, they are heroes. Not only the pharmacists, they are heroes. We are heroes because we bring the money, we put the money on the table once the people they need it the most. So make sure, guys, to serve as much as you can, to protect as much as you can families, and see you at MDRT. And my vision or my goals for 2022, that yes, next year I will be a TOT.
Even my vision too, Naji. Top of the table is the vision. So looking forward, and it was amazing learning from you, Naji. I think people have to adapt to the system. And friends, you have any more questions about the learning from the Organivity? And I'll be sharing the email ID of ILLC as well as Naji's email ID. Keep sending your questions, and Naji will be replying you with
sure
answers. Okay.
With pleasure. Thank you for your coffee, and thank you for inviting me to your nice place, nice home, nice kitchen.
Thank you, Naji, and thank you, friends. And we will be connecting back with one more experts, one more knowledge sharing. And this could be an eye-opener for you want to be more organically, and this is going to be a best program, and don't miss it. Keep sharing with your friends and keep connecting, keep growing. See you all at the next meeting. Thank you, Naji.
Thank you, my friend. God bless you. Bye-bye.